Hello, friends, and welcome to the webinar on elderly care during COVID-19 pandemic. I am Dr. Maithili Hazarika, an associate professor of clinical psychology from Guwahati Medical College and Hospital, and I'm involved in a lot of organizations in the state. I want to make a disclaimer here that the discussions generated during the presentation are academic in nature. They are not the laws, nor are they substitutes for professional and legal opinion. For any legal opinion, please contact an advocate or a lawyer. Elderly need physical care and support, but now it is locked down. Elderly love company, but now it is locked down. Why care for elderly? In almost all countries, older people are facing the most threats and challenges at this time. More than 50% of all fatalities involve people aged 80 years or older during this time, the research shows. Older people face significant risk of developing severe illness if they contract the disease due to physiological changes that come with aging and potential underlying health conditions that they already have due to their age. Reports also show that 8 out of 10 deaths are occurring in individuals with at least one comorbidity, that is, in particular cardiovascular disease, hypertension, diabetes, and a range of other chronic underlying conditions which are prevalent in the elderly population. So they are more vulnerable to catch COVID-19 if exposed to people who had infection aggressively. In isolation, they may break down. Older adults may be experiencing significant isolation, and social distancing may worsen the complications from seclusion. Show such videos to practice exercises with others virtually. What are the needs of the elderly? During times of isolation and quarantine, older people need safe access to nutritious food, basic supplies, money, medicine to support their physical health and social care. They are often dependent on the support from communities and carers in maintaining their daily routines, staying active, and eating balanced diet. So we have to make them self-reliant with advanced technologies now. Mental health during anxious times is always a key consideration. All older people should be treated with respect and dignity during these times. Finding ways to stay socially connected is even more important for this age group. So many do not have access to digital platforms, so what to do with them is something very crucial to understand. We should always focus on positives. They needs to be told that good to relive the memories of the bygone years by looking over the albums, the old photographs, the memorabilia together and enjoy the stories that you had in your life, the happy memories that inspired the old people and you also together with your elderly parents. Give reinforcement to them to keep the distance for their own safety. Give them proper knowledge. The grandchildren and children should be reminded that physical distancing is not disconnection. So always keep in connection to your old elderly people at home. Develop a care plan. A care plan summarizes elderly's health conditions, medications, healthcare providers, emergency contacts, and end-of-life care options like, for example, providing advanced directives by the elderly people. So you need to tell them about all these, that they have to make a will, they have to make certain kind of conditions, who is going to take care of them if they fall physically on the bed and they're bedridden, who is going to take them to the doctor, who is going to take care of their finances. So they give advanced directives for somebody who is reliable and they are confident on. The elderly should be advised about maintaining this complete care plan in consultation maybe with the family doctor or anybody who the elderly finds comfortable or can rely. Dr. Hans Henry, the WHO Regional Director for Europe, remarks, supporting and protecting older people living alone in the community is everyone's business. It is not about that another person's family has an old person and we know that that person is lonely and the family is not around. We should not think that is not our business. We should pull up our sleeves, go ask or telephone that person if he needs something, if anything is his requirement, or we need to do some kind of help or support them in certain ways. So we need to be supportive socially. This is our social responsibility. It is not about that person is not our family member, so we should not take care of them. That should not be the mental set. Elderly population, for them, the physical safety is very important. So they need to take help of neighbors and authorize some community volunteers. So somebody has to take the initiative if a person is lonely at home and no one is around them. Regular supply of essential commodities and medicines. If a person is diabetic, hypertension is there, then is he or she getting the drugs for maintaining his daily schedule or his physical health? We need to find out about all those. Keep the assisting devices functional, like the hearing aid, the glasses, the dentures, the walking stick, the wheelchair. All those are very, very important because these will make their lives comfortable. And if they are not around, they will feel miserable because they have to sustain alone now. And people have asked them to keep them isolated or away from people. Social company could be only through technology. So you have to teach them how to use different kind of sites in the mobile phone or any other gadgets. There could be symptoms of distress like anxiety, depression, death wish that has to be taken care, sometimes with medication, at other times by just being with them, talking to them over the phone. Spend time with family by indulging in quality time. Reach out to younger ones to recollect the old memories, letting them learn and know a skill you have. The elderly can also be taught certain skills, like now online is coming up, so they need to know what are the different apps, how to handle the internet, probably in the mobile phone apps. Getting involved in small routine activities which they are interested in to reduce the boredom. Spend time in recreational activities like doing some puzzles, board games, cards, chess, reading, listening to music. This could be done. And listening to old music where they can connect or relate to. Connect to loved ones every day through video call, phone call, expressing your concern, keeping your stress at bay. To elderly, you should not speak about your stress and anxiety too much because they will not be able to handle them. As it is, they are lonely, they are bored, they are less stimulated. So do not pressurize them with your own problems. Make time for physical exercise, some kind of yoga, some kind of indoor walk, meditation, simple stretching exercises, which I'm going to show in this probably video or in one of my webinars, that there are certain yoga postures or yoga asanas that you can do at home by the elderly people also and by the adults as well as by the children. Cut down listening to news. Seek information from reliable sources. In case of doubt, ask close ones for reliability of information. That is very, very important for the elderly because they are always in front of the TV and doing passive listening to the news. So they should be told which channels they should watch because otherwise they'll become very panicky all alone and will be very fearful about the transmission of the disease and the death of the elderly population in and around the world. Identify a support system to help buy the groceries, medicines, and other essentials. They may not be able to go out to buy them. So identify somebody. Anybody can take the task of the elderly population. It not be only the family members. You can appoint somebody to take help. And also you can appoint or yourself do something for the elderly if you know that person requires all these different kind of items. We need to take social responsibilities for our elderly population. We should not think that this person or this family is ours. That person is theirs. There is no I, you, they, and them here. We need to collectively help our elderly population with the strategies that I have put forward, and you can also invent your own strategies. Thank you very much. Stay healthy and stay safe.